Hello everyone and welcome to KORR Monsters Finals 4 Freestyle here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're getting right into this with our freestyle order. Starting us off, we have Huxley Baxter in Moving Violation, Herbert Miller in Airborne Assault, Greg Easton in Andy Boy Battery's High Voltage, Jamie Steele in The Banker, our racing champion Lonnie Hall in Cottonmouth, Phil Butler in Tonka, Randall Boone in Rat Trap, Marc Moody in Before It Breaks Car Parts, Mike Maxwell in Ash Fire Extinguishers, Damon Newton in Cometic Gaskets, our 2000 freestyle champion Christian Holt in Busted Knuckles, our 2001 freestyle champion Opal Baxter in Reckless Red, and ending us off we have our reigning freestyle champion Jack Schroeder in Try Me. Starting us off we have Huxley Baxter in Moving Violation. Huxley winning the fan vote to get the free ride here to finals for the second year in a row now. Coming out strong with these first couple of hits. This is a much different track than we've seen here in the past. First truck going after that dirt mound. Pretty good air off of it. It's a brand new obstacle for us. Kind of crawling over that semi-trailer there. Looking for his next hit, goes backside of the red lane with a great sky wheelie. This truck, not really great for racing with how short the wheelbase is, but it'll do a wheelie all day long. Going over that shipping container. A little crossed up on it, brings it down pretty safe, coming down to the last 30 seconds in the run. It's a good run for Huxley, but this is finals. We need more than this. As he gets a good hit on that school bus. Looks like he's lining up for that big center jump. Airs it out, huge, almost clears the entire landing ramp. Coming to the final seconds of this run. Thought about going back to that trailer. Thought better of it. Looks like he's going to backside that center ramp. Good air off of it, good sky wheelie. Time expires, he's going to park it up there. It's a 26 for Huxley Baxter. Quick reminder, we are scoring out of 40 points here at finals. So it's a good score, not a great score. As next up we have Herbert Miller in Airborne Assault. Starting us off with a huge slap wheelie. Brand new look on this truck, brand new sponsor, CarQuest coming on. And now that red, white, and blue flag on the side instead of the chrome and spin. As Herbert getting to work, attacking these obstacles pretty good, kind of like Huxley was, but a little less momentum. Going after that center jump. Good air off of it, not as much as we saw from Moving Violation. Going on the backside of that trailer, gets some good air off of it, kind of stuffs the left front there. Could have done some damage, doesn't look like it did any. So now Herbert looks like he's going to go after this dirt mound and get some more good air off of it. I feel like as we get deeper into the competition, we're going to see bigger and bigger air off of that. Coming down to the final 10 seconds, going backside of that van, destroys it, keeps it going, good air, or good wheelie off of it. Good slap wheelie, that is. Time expires, looks like he's going after that center jump again. Nose up, more air than he had last time. It's a good run from Herbert Miller in Airborne Assault. Looks like he's going to end it here with some donuts. Score will show up when he's done. And there it is, it's a 27 for Herbert Miller in Airborne Assault. That'll take the lead away from Huxley Baxter in Moving Violation. As next up, we have Greg Easton in Andy Boy Battery's High Voltage. Starting us off with some good air coming off of that two-car stack there. Going right to the backside of the red lane. Just kind of crawls over it a little bit. This, of course, a brand new truck this year, brand new chassis, brand new body, brand new sponsor. But the High Voltage name has been around for a while. Looks like he's going to go after that bus stack next. Good air off of it. As he looks around for his next hit, momentum lacking a little bit in this run. He's going to come after this van stack here. Good air off of it. Little sideways on the landing. Almost hit the trailer stack. Coming up on 30 seconds left in this run. Looks like he's going to go backside of the center ramp. Good air off of it. Not as much as we've seen. Looks like he's going after that dirt mound. Good air off of it. Might be the biggest air we've seen so far. Goes after that trailer. Coming down the last couple of seconds, going after that box fan. Gets a slap wheelie off of it, and oh, he smokes that shipping container. It's going to be a 28 from the judges. What condition is that truck in after that? We don't know, and we're not going to know. But next up, we got Jamie Steele in the banker. Starts us off with a great sky wheelie off that bus stack. You can see the high scores there. Coming around looking for his next hit. Going after that racing lane, gets some good air off of it. Looks like he's going after that trailer next. Again, good air off of it. Going after that mound, just kind of rolls over it a little bit. Jamie Steele, newcomer to KORR Monsters this year. Very impressive first year with us, hence the invite here to finals. And now he goes backside of the bread truck, goes up and over, tries to dig out of it. The front diff says no, it's a 25 for the banker. Bunch of time left on the clock. As next up, we have our freshly crowned racing champion, Lonnie Hall in Cottonmouth. Took him 3 tries in the finals to finally get that racing championship. But he finally has it, and now he's coming out here looking for a freestyle championship as he goes into some cyclones early. Hopefully he keeps that truck on all fours. That's not always a guarantee with these rat trap trucks. Kept it down on all 4. Hits the red lane sideways, lands it on the landing ramp for the center obstacle. So far, this is the most action-packed start to a run we've had. Goes after that shipping container. Now you can see the giant dent in it from high voltage. Going after that red lane again. Some huge air off of it for what that lane is. Going after that semi-trailer now. Good air off of it. Combos it up into the van stack. Lands it on the red lane. A little awkward. Turning around looking for his next hit. Is he going to hit that center obstacle? No, he's going for the white lane. Get some more great air off that lane. Only a few seconds left in the run here. What's he going to do next? Looks like he's backsiding the white lane. Vertical sky wheelie. Lands it on the back of the truck. Truck shuts off. It's a 33 from the judges, which is going to blow into the lead. But will that score be strong enough as Fred Malone in damage control comes out next with a good slap wheelie across the floor. Combos it up into the back side of the center obstacle. Now he looks for his next hit. Looks like he's going to go after that semi-trailer stack. Gets some good air off of it. Biggest air we've seen off of it so far. And it looks like he's going to go for that van. Ooh, hits it a little awkward. Got kicked up, but not a lot of forward momentum in that. Coming around, looks like he's going to hit that bus from the other direction. Vertical on that sky wheelie. Comes down into a little bit of a slap wheelie, but was angled at the wall, so he puts it down instead of hitting the wall. Goes after that van stack next. Combos it up into the dirt mound. As we come to the last 20 seconds here, airs it out off that center obstacle. Not a lot of air. but a good hit nonetheless. Now he's going back to that shipping container. Good air off of that, nice and high. It's what we like to see here. It's a good run. I don't think it's going to contend with Lonnie for the lead, as he's going to keep going after time expires. Back to the semi-trailer once again, goes up and over, crooked. Truck comes back down on all four wheels. It's going to be a 30 for damage control, so not quite enough to take the lead. As next up we have Phil Butler and Tonka coming out. Avoiding those first couple of cars. Looks like he wants to start off with something different. And he's going to go backside of the red lane with a good little hit there, as he gets to work on this track. Good air off the white lane. This is a brand new chassis for Phil Butler this year. He's been getting the kinks worked out as the year went on. He's going after that shipping container now. Gets a little crossed up on it. Could have gotten into some trouble there. Goes after that dirt mound. Good hit on it. Not as much air as we've seen, as he goes over that semi-trailer next, as that obstacle starting to get crushed down quite a bit here. Only about halfway through Freestyle, both the competition and the run. Good air off the backside of that van. Gets in a little bit of trouble on the landing. Brings it back down onto all four wheels. Airs it out off the red lane. So we're down to the last 25 seconds of this run. Hits the trailer with the camper on it. Huge air off that semi-trailer. Brings it back down onto all four wheels. That's a great hit. That should score really good with the judges. Going back after that shipping container. Gets a bit crossed up on it as time expires here. I wasn't sure if that would contend for the lead, but that save probably put that into the conversation, as he goes into some donuts here. I imagine he's ending the run after this. And Phil Butler with a 36 blows into the lead. Not a ton of room left at the top, as we're only halfway through Freestyle here. As Randall Boone and Rat Trap, our #1 qualifier in racing, lost in the first round. He's coming out next. He's definitely not happy about how racing went, so we should see a very angry run from him. Hits that van stack pretty crooked. Brings it back down onto all four wheels, though. Airs it out pretty good off that box van. Little late to the throttle on that slap wheelie, but that truck still stayed in that wheelie for a little bit. Looks like he's lining up for that center obstacle. He's backing up to the wall. Probably the biggest air we're going to see tonight off of this. Mashes the gas. Huge air. Completely clears the landing. Monstrous jump from Randall Boone and Rat Trap. And backs it up with more great air off that semi-trailer. 20 seconds left in the run here. What's left for Randall? Good little sky wheelie off that shipping container. Combos it up into another sky wheelie, into a slap wheelie, off the bus, goes up and over. Brings it back onto all four wheels. Only 2 seconds left in the run. As time expires here, and he's going to cross right across both racing lanes by the look of it, and that van stack. What an exclamation point to that run from Randall Boone. Will that take the lead? As he goes into some cyclones here, he's probably going to dump this thing over. And there it goes, up onto the roof. 37 for Randall Boone. That will take the lead here, as there's now only 3 points left at the top of the leaderboard. As next up we have Marc Moody and Before It Breaks Car Parts coming out next. Also choosing to not hit those first couple of cars. Coming out, starting off with the van stack. Good air off of it. You can see that damage left over from racing. As Mark gets to work here, good little hit off the mound, gets into trouble there with the van stack. Going after that bus next. Good air off of it, a little crooked in the air. Goes after the shipping container, vertical on a wheelie, almost falls off of it. And now he's going back to the bus. Doesn't go into a wheelie, probably saw what Rat Trap did, decided that was not a smart move. Backsides that van, gets tripped up by it. Probably should have broke something there, but did not. Back to the dirt mound once again, gets some great air off of it. Gets into trouble, floors it. I don't even know what to call that move, but the truck's on all four wheels still. He had to gather his thoughts there for a second. Back after that bread van, gets into trouble again, up and over. Onto the front wheels, brings it back down onto all four wheels. Marc Moody is going off here. Only a few seconds left in the run. What is this gonna score? Gets into trouble once again, up and over. Not saving it this time. Almost did. It's a 40 for Marc Moody, and before it breaks car parts, that is the lead. That will never not be the lead. Will anyone tie it? If so, what is the tiebreaker? I don't actually know, as Mike Maxwell and Ash Fire Extinguishers comes out next. Getting to work here. Our reigning, well, I guess not reigning racing champion anymore. He was the 2002 racing champion. Gets into trouble on that van stack there. Looking for his next hit, going after the semi-trailer. Good air off of it. Mike searching around a bit. Looks like he's going after that shipping container. Good sky wheelie off of it, brings it down. Great slap wheelie. Puts it down in time for the bread van. It's a good run from Mike, but we expect better from him. This is a little off for him. Going backside of the center obstacle. We haven't seen this in a while. Huge air off of it. Lands it hard on the back of the truck. 20 seconds left in the run. Airs it out off the dirt mound. Huge air. Oh, blows the tire on the semi-trailer stack. That's going to hinder what he can do these last few seconds of this run. And indeed, he's not going to get a hit in time, I don't think. Oh no, he got to the bread van and up and over he goes once again. It's going to be a 33 from Mike Maxwell and Ash Fire Extinguishers. Not what he was looking for. Is next up. You might not be able to tell by looking at it, but this is in fact Cometic, Gaskets, and Damon Newton. Lost the entire body in a crash in racing. As he now comes out, gets to work on this track. Good air off that mound, but after what we just saw from Mike Maxwell and Ash Fire Extinguishers, comparatively, that's pretty small air. Looks like he's going to go backside of that white lane. Gets into trouble, up and over. Can he save it? No! Way too much time is going to be left on the clock here. It's going to be an 18 for Damon Newton and Cometic Gaskets. As next up, we have our 2000 Freestyle champion, Christian Holt. Busted knuckles. Starts us off with a huge hit on that camper van into a slap wheelie across half the floor. Of course, celebrating his 20-year anniversary this year, hence the golden paint scheme on the truck. Would love to get a second Freestyle championship here. This looks like he's going after that semi-trailer next. Little crossed up on it. Combos it up into the van. Looking for that center obstacle next. Good air off of it. We've seen bigger, we've seen less. Going after that bus next. Vertical on that hit. Got into a little bit of trouble there. Goes after the shipping container next. Gets stuck on it once again. This is how he ended his run in 2001. This time he does not go over. Back after that bread van. 15 seconds left in this run. What's he going to go after next? Backside of the red lane by the looks of it. Good air off of it for what's left of that lane. Oh, smacks the wall there. Last hit of the run. Airs it out off that dirt mound. Lands it on the van stack. Another good exclamation point to the run. I don't think this is going to be enough to contend with Marc Moody and before it breaks car parts. Stuffs it up the side of the semi-trailer. Goes up and over. It's going to be a 38 for Christian Holt and Busted Knuckles. Not quite enough. As next up we have Opal Baxter and Reckless Red coming out the same side. Finishes off that camper as she drags the bumper across the entire track. Goes after that shipping container. Looking for a next hit. Looks like she's going after the racing lane. Good air off of it. Goes through what's left of that camper. And now airs it out over what's left of that semi-trailer. Gets a little bit of a slap wheelie there. Combos it up across half the floor. Good little wheelie coming down the center obstacle. As now she airs it out off the dirt mound. Gets into some trouble here. And it looks like she might be stuck in the semi-truck, or in the semi-trailer. And indeed she is. Can she get out of it? It's looking like no, but she's going to keep trying until the officials shut her off, and they have now. It's a 28 for Opal Baxter and Reckless Red. As next up and last up, we have our reigning freestyle champion, Jack Schroeder and Try Me. He's going to need a perfect score to have a chance at being a two-time champion. Still don't know what our tiebreaker is. As you can see those scores there. Gets into trouble immediately on the second hit. Up and over goes Jack Schroeder. That's not what he wants. Or maybe it is. He saves it, brings it back onto all four wheels. Truck was shut off. Fires it back up. That'll kill the momentum a little bit, but I don't think Jack cares. Coming right back out, going after that bread van. Gets some great air off of what's left of it. Combos it up into the backside of the white lane. Gets into trouble once again. Coming around looking for that next hit. Hits the white lane sideways. Stuffs it into the semi-trailer. Goes up and over again. Saves it once again. 30 seconds left in the run, and he's shut off once again. Refires the truck. Gets it going. Hits the van stack. Gets into trouble once again. Is he saving it this time? No. And it's a 39 for Jack Schroeder and Try Me, which means Marc Moody, and before it breaks car parts, is your 2003 Freestyle champion here at KORR Monsters Finals 4. As we go over the rest of the results here, you can see Marc Moody with that 40 to take the win. Jack Schroeder and Try Me with the 39. Christian Holt and Busted Knuckles almost became a two-time champion with that 38. Would have been a great end to the 20th anniversary tour. And then, of course, Randall Boone and Rat Trap with a 37. Phil Butler and Tonka with a 36. Newly crowned racing champion Lonnie Hall and Cottonmouth with a 33. Mike Maxwell and Ash Fire Extinguishers with a 33 as well. And then on to our second half of the results. Fred Malone and Damage Control with a 30. Greg Easton and Andy Boy Batteries High Voltage with a 28. Opal Baxter and Reckless Red with a 28. Herbert Miller and Airborne Assault with a 27. Huxley Baxter and Moving Violation with a 26. Jamie Steele in the Banker with a 25. And Damon Newton and Cometic Gaskets with an 18 after the early end to that run. This has been, in my opinion, the best event in KORR Monsters history, the best finals we've had in KORR Monsters history, and it's also been a great end to the 2003 season. So we're looking forward to our 2004 season, which will be starting here shortly. We'll see you next time.